One thing about me, I make my coffee at the house. Hello vlog. So tomorrow is Mother's Day, and so in the Mexican culture we actually celebrate Mother's Day on May 10th every year. So tomorrow is Mother's Day, and so for my mom's Mother's Day gift, I decided I wanted to make her one of the really cute chunky knit blanket. I actually ordered some yarn from Amazon to make it, so I figured we could make it together. So the video that I watched, they recommend you use six of these. I don't know if they're all like regularly about the same amount, but the bundle that I ordered off Amazon came with 8 of these. So I'm hoping it's enough yarn. It's all that I have, okay? I'm gonna pull up the video that I watched earlier. I'll also link it because I think this idea is so cute. I think it's a perfect idea for like a present, a housewarming gift. My mom, whenever she gets home, I know she always be taking naps. So I figured what a more perfect gift than to make her a blanket. I actually used to knit back when I was in like, I don't know, maybe middle school, I think high school. My mom taught me and I kind of just like let go of it, but I always thought it was so fun. So partially this idea as a gift is kind of selfish because I think I would really enjoy making it, but also I know my mom, hopefully she really likes it. I had to rewatch her do that first stitch like 10 times, maybe more, but I knew that once I got the hang of it, I could do it. Okay, so here we are. I have a little chain going. The way she did her, she's doing 24 loops, 24 stitches, and then you're gonna go back and up and around. So that's what we're gonna do because I really liked the size of her blanket. So I'm hoping I have enough yarn. It's actually really easy. You're just gonna like finger knit. And you just pull through with your hands. I'm gonna have to watch how she did like the up and over because I vaguely remember, so I need to like refresh my memory, but I'm actually gonna make myself a coffee because she said it takes her anywhere between 3 to 4 hours, so it might take me like 4 to 5 just because I'm not a knitting pro yet. Maybe I will get back to that, but we're just doing my mom's blanket for today. One thing about me, I make my coffee at the house. I love making my own coffee. I get to make it how I want it. I'm definitely a sweet coffee girl. That's good. This is my setup right now. I'm gonna close the blinds. I'm gonna close the curtains in a second, but here's my chain. We are moving along. Good morning vlog. So I definitely finished the blanket last night. It took me, I want to say it took me anywhere from like 4 to 5 hours, only because I was taking breaks in between. Like I would like stop and scroll on my phone for a little bit, which I probably shouldn't have, but we did finish it. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So I feel like I made it kind of like loose. You can see that the stitches here aren't like super tight knit together. So I think for my next one, I'll probably make them a little bit tighter so that it can be a little bit warmer. But I think this will still be a very, very cozy blanket. And I'm super excited. I also want to go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something to get some ribbon to like make it cute and then like wrap it for my mom and then probably get her some flowers or something. And we're also gonna go to a gym today. We're gonna go to a different gym crazy. I think that's still the plan. We're supposed to be going to this different gym today, so I need to get ready for that. And I'm supposed to be taking some rice to my mom's house later because we're gonna be celebrating Mother's Day with her. My mom called me yesterday. She's like, so what are you bringing to Mother's Day? Because I'm not supposed to be cooking nothing. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. But yeah, so.
Como que la compró. Le quedó bien. Bien bonita. Gracias, niña preciosa, toda calientita. ¿Cómo la hizo?
We can actually get ready together to go to the gym. I don't know if I want to do anything to my hair. Like, do I want to straighten it and put it in a ponytail? Do I just figure it out since I'm gonna be sweating? Like, do I even do anything to it? I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. But I just turned the stove on. I'm gonna make my breakfast and I'm gonna make my coffee. Period. Alright, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for makeup for the gym. I have been trying a couple of things recently that I have been enjoying, so I think I'm not gonna rack my head about it and just go with what I know I enjoy for today. I did already prep my skin. I always prep my skin. I've been using the Pixie Glow Tonic. Then I go in with my Coast RX Snow Mucin. And then today I went in with my Anthelios La Roche-Posay 60 SPF Dry Touch Sunscreen. As an oily girl, I think this is like the most perfect sunscreen. I wear it every day. I had been trying this one on other days. I got this one in PR and I actually have been enjoying this a lot. The only thing is this one is only 40 SPF and usually I try to use some that are at least 50, but I like this one on its own because it doesn't show a white cast. So I'll use this more on days when I don't want to wear makeup and I just wear my sunscreen and I don't have to worry about putting anything on top to make to offset the white cast, you know? All right, let's go ahead and get ready. So I already prepped my face. I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Skin Tint. I like to pair these together. This is her powder foundation. I think I get the perfect amount of coverage when I use both of these together. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I feel like I've been in a funk this past week, but part of me feels like maybe it was because I was on my period. I don't know. I feel like, especially when it comes to creating content, there's some weeks where I'm like super excited about what I'm doing, and then there's some weeks where I'm just like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. So it's just like really interesting because like as a growing creator, sometimes you get in your head about stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I know that I do enjoy doing it. So it's like, but you're never really actually gonna stop. So just pick yourself up and do what you gotta do to feel better. So for me, it's really been reading as of late. I've really been enjoying reading. I'm so glad that I got back into it. Like, it's really just so, what's the word? I feel like it's just so therapeutic to your soul because you really just get to sit down and enjoy a good book, get lost in a different reality. And yeah, so sometimes when I go to the gym, I don't always use concealer, but since I'm gonna be recording, I feel like I'm getting ready. So we're gonna go to this gym that's like supposed to be like a influencer gym. Justin really wants to go to like get good content over there, and I was like, you know what, we can both go. And so I'm not sure what I'm gonna film, but I'm like, let me just go ahead and get ready so that I can look good on camera, I guess. I don't know. So usually I wouldn't really go in with concealer, like if I'm just going on a regular day. I just want to make sure that I show up well on camera. So I'm gonna go in with my Il Makiage concealer. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of brows. When I go to the gym, I prefer more of a natural brow, so I kind of just like fill in a little bit, not too much. Super natural, just a little bit more shaded in. I think I'm getting to a point in my ombre powder brown journey where it's starting to like look a little bit more faded. So I'm trying to decide if I still want to like retouch them or just let them fade away and eventually just get them all the way removed with like a tattoo laser removal, because even though they're supposed to be temporary, they still take a while before they eventually completely fade away. And I don't know if I want to keep that faded look underneath because it starts to look a little gray. I don't know if I want to do that or just get them retouched. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, but for now we'll just keep them natural with filling them in a little bit. I'm prepping my eyes with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. I really like to use this one as a base for my eyelids. I've been going in with my Dominique Cosmetics Transition palette. I actually use it every day, but I use it for this specific shade right here. I use that to set my concealer. I feel like if you do nothing else on your eyelids, but just use like a shade lighter on your eyelids all over, it really makes a huge difference. I feel like it almost gives it a brighter eye appearance. And once you do like the concealer underneath the eyes and mascara, you'll really see the difference. Because right now this still looks crazy. You just gotta trust the process. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes. I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara on them. I don't think I'm gonna use lashes. Sometimes I do enjoy the more natural look. So I'm just gonna curl them and put some mascara. And I'm gonna be going in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This one is an oldie but a goodie. I truly can't believe I ever played with my natural lashes. Like, they're actually super long. I do enjoy just doing the mascara sometimes, but I can't lie, sometimes I just do love the look of like lash extensions. I did go in with my El Maquillage concealer. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Huda Beauty setting powder. I like to use the pink one underneath my eyes. I still haven't tried their Ube color powder. I'm waiting for them to have a sale on their website so that I can pick it up because I don't want to pay full price. I'm also gonna go in with my Kylie powder foundation a little bit on my cheeks just to provide some more coverage a little bit. So now I'm gonna douse my face with some of this Catrice Prime and Fine setting spray. This setting spray is definitely so underrated. I feel like not enough people talk about it. The way it like blends your makeup together, especially your powders. I'm an oily girl, so I use a lot of powder-based products, and this just melts it so well together. I feel like it makes it look less like powdery and more like your skin. It doesn't make it not look like makeup because at the end of the day you're wearing makeup, but I really like the way this blends everything together. And I do notice that I like the way my makeup looks when I apply setting spray right after my setting powders, and then I'll go in with my bronzer and blush on top. I really like the way that's been blending together. And I'm gonna be going in with my old Makeup Geek Little Z palette. I know you guys can't get your hands on this, so I always recommend, especially for the gym, I don't really like to waste other products for the gym. Occasionally I'll pick up some of my other bronzers and blushes, but since I know I'm gonna take a shower, wash my face when I get home, I just use stuff that I don't mind like washing away. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, just a little bit. I'm gonna go with this blush. I've really been enjoying that shade of peach. I feel like it brightens up my face. And then I'm gonna go in with the highlight from my Lunar Beauty palette. This is the Full Fantasy Blush palette. So for the gym, I usually like to go in with more of a natural lip. So I'm gonna be going in with my Makeup Forever lip liner. This is in the shade Wherever Walnut. I don't like to do too much. And I'm gonna go in with my CMP Laboratory. This is their Propolis Jelly Lip Serum. I used this for the first time the other day, and I love how like on the applicator, it has like a little cushion for your lips. All right, it's gonna be it for the makeup look. I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair really fast and then change so that we can head out because we gotta go. I'm just gonna do some quick braids on the sides right here to get my hair out of my face. We just dry scooped some pre-workout. Can you shine the camera? Yeah. It's okay. Alright, we're about to go to the gym, so we'll see how much footage I get. I might not get that much because I didn't